On the 12th day of Nintendo Christmas, Nintendo Collecting recommended to me 12 gaming series. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, Lithium here. Of course, this is my 2017 edition of Nintendo Christmas. I'm talking about Nintendo related gifts to give or receive this holiday season. The giveaway for yesterday's giveaway, which was your choice of an NES, Super Nintendo, N64, or GameCube controller, will be announced at the end of the video. And today's giveaway is a copy of Mario Kart 64. This is an official copy. It is a player's choice version, but I will ship this anywhere worldwide to you if you are interested. Of course, just enter the giveaway. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel, which is number 1. Click that bell notification symbol below the video. And number 2, what is your favorite gaming franchise of all time? I'd love to hear you sound off in the comments below. Most people, when they think of Nintendo, they think of 3 major franchises. They think of Zelda, they think of Mario, and of course they also think of Pokemon. Now Pokemon, I'm not going to talk about this video at all because I already had a specific day devoted to Pokemon, so that's not going to be part of my 12 franchises, but I would highly recommend it, so I guess that's the 13th at least. Outside of those franchises, Nintendo has a lot of other great games, but I am going to start talking about Mario. That game and those series of games are some of my favorites personally. The platforming in those games is just really on point. They're really well made. I enjoy playing them. We usually have a Mario-thon every year that takes place in the summer to raise money for charity. I love those games. Zelda, on the other hand, is more of an action-adventure, puzzle-solving, RPG-esque type of series that I really enjoy as well. We usually have a Zelda-thon in the winter, usually around Christmas, but this year none of my friends are available, so we're going to push that back probably to be something in March. We might retool the schedule a bit, and hopefully we can still do a charity stream sometime early in January, but The Legend of Zelda is one of the best game series of all time. The third one I have up already is Super Smash Bros. This one in particular for the Wii. It's called Brawl. There are several games in this series dating back to the N64. There's one on the GameCube, one on the Wii, one on the Wii U, and even one on the 3DS. The Switch version is hopefully coming out soon. I think any Nintendo fan will have fun playing this. You can play as one of your best mascots throughout Nintendo's history. You can also comment below to enter the giveaway, who is your fightable, playable character in Super Smash Bros. They're all really well made. I personally love Brawl and love Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Those are my favorites, but you can comment below as well, what is your favorite game in that series? Now, outside of those 3, though, Nintendo has a lot of other great gaming franchises. One of them that's almost forgotten about is F-Zero. There was a small game or a side game of this in Nintendo Land on the Wii U, but other than that, Nintendo kind of has been silent with this series. There's some other games that are kind of taking up its place, but I really hope Nintendo brings back F-Zero. It's futuristic, insanely fast Twitch reflexes racing. That is a lot of fun. This one's for the Game Boy Advance. Next up is STARFOX, which also dates back to the Super Nintendo for this one. And I love this franchise. The Wii U game, to me, for Star Fox Zero, could have been a little bit better. I hope they do re-release that for the Switch and that they improve on it a little bit. But Star Fox just makes me smile. You're a fox in space fighting in a... It's basically like Star Wars, but you're a fox, and there's other animals as well. It's a lot of fun, and they're very well done. You can pick that up and play it really quickly as well. You don't have to wait that long to get into that game. It drops you into the action right away. My wife's favorite franchise is likely the Donkey Kong, in particular, the Donkey Kong Country Trilogy. She loves these games. Again, it's platforming. These are made by Rare. However, they're made by Nintendo more recently. There are some games on the Wii. There's a game on the Wii U as well. So these games are truly remarkable. You can play the multiplayer now. I think it's 2 players in the most recent versions. And the graphics for this, I love the graphics for this back in the Super Nintendo. These games are really good, and my wife loves them for a reason. Next up, really popular series that can actually just completely divulge all of your time into the Animal Crossing series. What a cool concept for a game. This one really does remind me of Harvest Moon as well. It's a simulation game, and you have a town, you have a house, there's a mayor, there's different people to talk to, you can trade items. There's so much to do in Animal Crossing that a lot of people love this series and put a lot of time into that as well. Now, the next one is Kirby, and Kirby's been around all the way back to the Nintendo Entertainment System. The original box, they weren't sure what color to make the box for that original game because Kirby could have been pink. he could have been yellow. I think they were arguing over the color to make him, so they made him white on the cover box, especially for, I think, the Game Boy version of that or something like that. Anyways, this puffball inhales his enemies, takes on their abilities, and goes through a wonderful adventure as well with his friends. King Dedede sometimes in the game, Waddle Dee is as well, and Meta Knight. These games are fun. They're mostly for children, but anyone of any age can really appreciate those. And again, the more recent ones are multiplayer. Next up is Pikmin, which started on the GameCube. There are 3 of these, with the 4th out just recently on the Nintendo 3DS called Hey Pikmin. This is a real-time strategy simulation game where you take on, usually, but not always, Olimar, and these little Pikmin creatures that you have to kind of make them solve puzzles for you and collect parts of your ship, and it really depends on the game. But Pikmin's a really cool series as well. Next up is the Fire Emblem series, which I talked about Fire Emblem Echoes and Warriors previously in this Nintendo Christmas. But this, again, is a real-time strategy game. I don't know if it's real-time, but you take on characters and you kind of plan out the route that they're going to take in box form. It's hard to explain, but on a grid system, and then you attack other people as well. A lot of these games are very hardcore, as in if someone dies in the game, they're not coming back. They're gone if you're playing on the original mode. Most of these games are pretty rare, would make a really great holiday gift this season. If you can find those games, I do recommend them, but they are pretty expensive. Of course, next up, I already talked about this series previously too in the Nintendo Christmas, but Metroid is more of, again, a hardcore game, I would say. There are 2D adventures and there are 3D adventures that start on the GameCube. These games really are awe-inspiring, they're atmospheric, the music is on point, they're some of the best games in Nintendo's history. I would really recommend someone to play Metroid if they've never played it before. Now, the last series, of course, I'm going to talk about is the Mario Kart series, which is our giveaway for today as well. It's a cartridge copy of Mario Kart 64. Now, multiplayer games I'm a big fan of. So Christmas, nothing says Christmas like gathering around a system and maybe a TV sometimes with your friends or with your family and having it out in Smash Brothers or Mario Kart. Getting competitive on Christmas Day or during the holiday season would actually be a lot of fun. We would love to play Mario Party as well, which I could mention, but there's a lot of great series. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 series from Nintendo's history for you to enjoy. And there's a lot of other ones, Pokemon included. You can comment below if I missed out on any of your favorite series. The giveaway winner for a controller from either the NES, the Super Nintendo, the N64, or the GameCube. I do recommend this one, though, because it does have a good joystick. It's from Japan. It is official. It has the back as transparent white and the top as transparent watermelon red, essentially. The winner of this one is Justin! Congratulations, Justin. I'll ship that anywhere worldwide. And reminder, enter the giveaway for this cartridge copy of Mario Kart 64. To enter the giveaway, subscribe, click that bell notification sign, and comment below what is your favorite game franchise of all time, or what character do you use in Super Smash Bros. Whenever you play that game. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for watching my 12 Days of Nintendo Christmas. Tomorrow, on Boxing Day, I will do another video of any Nintendo-related items that me or my wife received this holiday season, and perhaps some gifts that I gave away this holiday season too that I haven't seen those people yet, so hopefully they don't watch that video. So stay tuned for that. I will announce the winner of the giveaway for this during that video on Boxing Day. Feel free to fill that like bucket, follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video, and remember, as always, go collect them all and keep smiling while gaming. Happy holidays, everyone!